What's up, everybody? I am Jazzy Denise. This is JazzyDeniseTV, and welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I like to fix my bald caps when I'm just not ready to let go of it yet. I just want to keep my wig on just a little bit longer, but I'm going to put the bald cap back in place for now. So getting right into it, the corners are lifting pretty bad. Some parts have slid back, and it's just not cute right now. So I'm gonna go in with some alcohol, just the 91% alcohol, and a Q-tip, and I'm gonna go around my skin to take off any glue residue. I'm not gonna touch the actual cap. I am just gonna go right around the edges to take off whatever glue may have been left on my skin from the cap sliding back or so. Just to make sure everything is nice and clean, I'm gonna go over my face with a tissue and some alcohol just to make sure all of that glue is off, and then I am going to blow dry it to make sure everything is dry before I re-glue the cap down. And also, the pinkness that you see or redness you may think is actually just from the wig color. I guess it does kind of bleed. I did do the watercolor method. If you guys want to see that video, click on the link above. Now I'm going to go in with my Gots to Be Freeze spray, and I'm just going to spray my edges and begin to comb them back to get them slicked back up. I have thick hair, so I have to make sure my edges are nice and combed in place, and then I'm going to blow dry it to make sure that it's just stuck like that. Now I'm going to take the cap, and I'm going to take, this is actually the edge of like a eyebrow razor, and I'm just going to kind of comb it down into place, make sure everything is laying where I want it to be, measure it out. If I need to cut anything, I'll do that, but I'm just going to get it where I want it and then spray it again with the freeze spray. And I'm going to go ahead and blow dry it and hold it in place until it is fully dry and stuck to my hair right there. The glue I've been using is Ghost Bond, and I'm going to take a little tiny bit of that, put it on the edge of my eyebrow razor comb, and I'm going to go over the areas that need to be laid back down, and I'm just going to do it right on the edge, and I'm going to go over it repeatedly until that glue has turned completely clear, and then I'll move on to the next section. And as you can see, I'm using my fingers on the cap to kind of bring the cap forward back in place so my edges aren't showing. Okay, I'm done with the cap at this point. I'm just gonna blow dry and make sure all of that glue is nice and dry. I'm gonna put my wig back on. So I'm actually gonna show you guys in this video how I'm going to reinstall this wig in a sense. I showed you guys the glueless method already, and with this one I just wanted to keep it on for like one more day because I had like one more video to film. So I'm gonna put it back in place, and I'm going to kind of recreate some baby hairs. I wanted a little more edge hairs, so I'm just gonna cut those, and then we will move on to the laying and slaying. So all I'm really doing with the mousse this time is trying to lay down the baby hairs and form the baby hairs. In the last video, I was really trying to stick it on, and it did last about a week with this glueless method, just using the mousse, but I just wanted to kind of form the baby hairs, and I really like the control this mousse gives me, so I decided to use that to make the baby hairs. I'm also going to go in and recut my sideburns. When I first did this install, I actually didn't cut the sideburns at all. I just left them long. But over the week, I cut them down some. But at this point, I just needed to fix it all together. So I went in and I did my best to kind of make the shape of the sideburns I was looking for. I know it's pretty thick, but with this hair color, it kind of worked out. I kind of liked it that way. And I just used that mousse to stick it in place and form it and make it look how I wanted it to with the swoop. Alright, so hair is laid. We're about to go ahead and style it up. I'm going to go ahead and section my hair off in little sections, and we are doing crimps today. I went out to my local Sally's and I bought this crimp. I forget who it's by, sorry guys, I'll put it in the description because I forget if it's Bedbug or if it's a different brand, but all in all, I'm gonna go ahead and crimp my hair up. You guys, it is not hard to crimp. It is literally repetition of motion. You literally are just going down the hair strand with the crimper, place by place. The only hard part that you may have if you don't have any type of coordination is putting the crimper in the right spot so it hits the right area to create the right fold, because if you overlap it, you know, it's not gonna work the way you want it to. You have to make sure that you're putting it in the right spot every time you move it down the shaft of the hair. That may be the only difficult part, but for me, it wasn't that hard. It was really simple to just do it. It took a long time because, as you can see, it's literally like just moving down one hair strand for like 2 minutes at a time. But all in all, I love the style. Watch me do it. Okay, so I did go ahead and do most of my hair off camera because it really is just the same thing over and over again. But I am going to finish it on camera. I'm just going to use argan oil spray throughout this entire look. I didn't use any holding sprays. The crimper doesn't have any temperature gauge. You literally turn it on and it just gets hot. So I just cut the crimper on and I leave it in each area for maybe about 6 seconds before I move on to the next one. I really feel like the key to crimping it successfully with the correct pattern is to skip one hump. So you put it down and then you skip one. And that way you make sure that the top groove on the second set lines up with the bottom groove on the first set, if that makes any type of sense. I hope the visual helps if my wording doesn't, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Alright y'all, so that's it. Isn't it so pretty? The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just going to use my hot comb and I'm going to just lay down the top part that is right next to where my part is. I'm just going to get that little hump out of it as good as I can because I didn't like that. So I just wanted it to be flat and I didn't want it to go into the crimps. I'm gonna separate them a little bit and that is it. This was such a pretty look. I was so happy that I did it. So that's really it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, you guys be beautiful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some cute model shots of this hair color at the end.